Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accent Training Podcast. My name is Pat. I'm your personal American accent coach. And today I want to close the loop on the tense close U sound. We've talked about how this sound is made. We've discussed common names, geographical locations, and worked on some exercises to develop your listening and repetition, your shadowing of this sound. And so we focused on listening and repeating the ew with laser precision in a number of sentences. Today I want to give you the tools that you need to adapt this to your casual spoken English. We're going to talk about 3 idiomatic expressions today that use the ew sound. We're going to come up with a statement for each idiom, and we're going to come up with a question for each idiom together. And then I want you to go ahead and do the exact same thing on your own, but in the context of your own spoken English life. If you're preparing for a board meeting, put that idiom into the board meeting context. If you're preparing for a job interview, do the same. Put that idiom into your industry-specific job interview context. Idiom number 1, lose your touch. To lose your touch. Repeat that back to me. This means to lose an ability or a talent. You used to have some special expertise in a particular ability, but now you aren't as proficient as you used to be. If you don't practice your skills, you're gonna lose your touch. Have you been practicing the piano, or did you lose your touch? Repeat that back to me. Very good. Idiom number 2, in the loop. Repeat that back to me. In the loop. If you're in the loop, then you're informed of events. People are giving you updated information. So suppose that there's some drama at work and you want to know what's coming next. You just simply tell them, keep me in the loop about this. Keep me in the loop about this. Keep me informed on all the gossip or on all the new information. Keep me in the loop. Or as a question, did you stay in the loop about their progress? And I got one more idiomatic expression for you today. An easy one to adapt. Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Repeat that back to me. This means that something is progressing easily, that there are no problems, at least no foreseeable problems. Smooth sailing, no storms, no high winds, unless the wind is at our back. It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. For example, once we get this investor on board, it's going to be smooth sailing. Or as a question, was it smooth sailing after the initial setup? Now, I like that one. Smooth sailing. It's a very pleasant sounding idiomatic expression, isn't it? Like you're sailing, like on a sailboat. It's a nice sunny day with a light breeze at your back. Smooth sailing. Take it easy. Have a lemonade. Well, those idiomatic expressions are the main things that I wanted to talk about with you today, my friends. I wanted you to be aware of the fact that American idiomatic expressions are the special words that Americans use to communicate with each other, which to a native speaker's ears tells them this person knows how to speak to me on my level. You know, this person isn't going to be a boring person to listen to. They can spark my imagination a little bit. And that's a good thing if you're trying to show your charismatic side or your persuasive side, or you're just trying to express yourself in a natural way when you're speaking in English. Use new sounds like ew, this tense close U, with new phrases and idiomatic expressions or even metaphors, and add a little color and excitement to your English speaking. Have a good one, folks. I've got a question for you. Do you want to express yourself in English just as clearly and confidently as you do in your native language, knowing how your words are going to connect with the other person every time? Well, my friend, you are in luck. I have positions available for accent training, and I'm looking for non-native English speakers who need English for professional interactions. I have limited spots available, and this is the last time that I'll be holding this program for the rest of 2024. So if you're someone who needs English for key professional interactions or high-stakes communications at work where you need to build some personal connections with people, and you want to see it happen before the end of 2024, open the link in the description of this podcast episode, fill out the application to train one-on-one with me, Pat, and if we see that you're a good fit to be training with my method, we'll be in touch to work together.